And we are so proud of all that you have done over the last 13 years to reach this milestone. And I gotta say, this is a very unusual graduating class. Graduating in the shadow of the coronavirus disruption. Many of you came to school for the last time in March and didn't even realize it. And when I think about all that you have lived through, go back 18 years ago, you were born in the shadow of September 11th and you're graduating in the time of COVID. There is no other graduating class in American history that is going to have the same stories that you have. Congratulations on all that you have achieved. No one knows what the rest of our lives have in store for us, but we know that you are prepared and you will do great things. God bless.
Procession. classmates, please remember to keep your masks on while seated. Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Johnny G. Economedes High School Commencement Ceremony. My name is Anaí Gonzalez. I'm a top 5 student and senior class vice president. On behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. Bienvenidos a todos, mi nombre es Anaí Gonzalez y gracias por estar aquí en esta noche tan especial. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the invocation. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing us to gather on this joyful occasion as we prepare to venture into the world and pursue our own unique journeys. We ask for your guidance and blessings in these times of uncertainty, and we thank you for our beloved friends, family, and faculty who helped us get here today. May you continue to bless this graduating class with generosity, love, and courage as we embark upon this new path. Amen. And now help me welcome to the podium Monica Lizeth Hernandez Reyes.
Please remain standing, parents and guests. Please remove all headgear for the national anthem, recorded by JHS choir student Haley Salinas under the direction of Ms. Naida Ramsey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for the Pledge of Allegiance and Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. You may all be seated. And now, Anaí Berenice Gonzalez will introduce our platform guests.
At this time, I would like to welcome and recognize the following special guests in attendance today. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. From the ECISD School Board, Board President Mr. Oscar Salinas, Board Vice President Mrs. Carmen Gonzalez, Board Secretary Mr. Robert Peña Jr., Board Member Mr. Miguel Mike Farias, Board Member Mrs. Leticia Leti Garcia, Board Member Mr. Javier Salinas, Board Member Mrs. Dominga Minga Vela, and from our ECISD School Administration, we have our Interim Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Gilbert Garza Jr., Deputy Superintendent Dr. Rebecca Morrison, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Dalia Guzman, Assistant Superintendent for Technology Services, Dr. Eduardo Javier Moreno, Assistant Superintendent for Support Services, Dr. Mario H. Salinas, Johnny G. Economedes High School Principal, Mr. Jesus Mata, JHS Senior Class President Asilei Silva. 4th ranked student Joanna Lizette Hernandez. 3rd ranked student Monica Lizette Hernandez Reyes. Class of 2020 Salutatorian Belinda Cantu. Class of 2020 Valedictorian Yamilex Cantu. Thank you all for joining us on such a special day for all of us. And now I would like to introduce our Johnny G. Economedes High School Principal, Mr. Jesus Mata.
Good evening. I am Jesus Mata, proud principal of Johnny G. Economedes High School, home of Jaguar Pride. It is an honor for me to welcome students, parents, family members, and members of the school board here tonight. To the class of 2020, a lot has happened throughout your life, and more importantly, within this last semester of your senior year. Who would have expected a worldwide pandemic will alter our everyday norms? However, here we are, seniors. Your graduation day has finally arrived. What a beautiful view from here. Seniors, you look amazing. All 638 of you. Before I continue, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my administrative team, the guidance department, financial aid office, and other JEHS staff that are here tonight and made this special event possible. A special thank you goes to our teachers who have worked tirelessly for the success of each and every student graduating tonight. Our JHS teachers, you are simply amazing. And now, a very special thank you to the parents and guardians of our graduating seniors, because students, you all know that without their love and support, this major milestone could not have been possible. Students, please stand, and together, let us give a round of applause to your parents. You may be seated. Nuestros estimados padres de familia, este fuerte aplauso es para ustedes por todo lo que han hecho por estos estudiantes durante toda su vida escolar. Es en gran parte gracias a ustedes que ellos se gradúan hoy. As we commence this celebration, I believe it is important to remember that a graduation ceremony is a special occasion, the culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved. So, it is only fitting that this evening we commemorate the road that we have all traveled together these last 4 years. It has been a journey that started with tentative steps, perhaps, but one that has taken us to remarkable heights. We have encountered some trials and tribulations along the way. However, despite even the national crisis we're in, as the coronavirus epidemic impacts our nation and the wider world, students, you have persevered. You have proven true the famous words by English writer Samuel Johnson that state, "Great works are performed not by strength but by perseverance." You faced some incredible and memorable moments that you chose to use as stepping stones as together you tenaciously pursued your goals. Graduating class of 2020, you are the end result of coming together, keeping together, and persevering in spite of obstacles faced along the way, and we are so very proud of you. And so today, you graduate, but where do you go from here? From the words of Kobe Bryant, the future, is the only thing you can control. You are responsible for how people remember you or don't. So don't take it lightly. I challenge you, as always, to go out into the world and change it for the better. At this time, I would like to recognize the graduating seniors who will be attending one of the branches of the military. Seniors who have enlisted in any military branch, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for the service that you will be providing our country. You may be seated. Now, I would like to recognize the 78 seniors who have already earned an associate's degree from South Texas College. STC graduates, please stand and be recognized. Some of you have taken advantage of you may be seated. Some of you have taken advantage of our ECISD CTE programs and will go directly into the workforce. Others will get their bachelor's, master's, and even doctorate degree. With that said, I am very proud of you seniors because collectively you have received over $6 million in scholarship money. Thank you, Financial Aid Officer Mrs. Marisa Guerra, for the great job that you are doing for our students. Class of 2020, you must continue with your education. Graduating tonight is only the beginning. Work hard. Do not give up. Persevere. You will be the leaders who lead our country into a decent future, and we wish you everything that you so richly deserve in the years ahead. Let me remind you about the namesake of our school, Mr. Johnny G. Economedes. He was a man of strength, sincerity, and generosity. He gave his time to help those in need. He was a fire chief for the city of Edinburgh from 1977 to 1999. Jaguars, your accomplishment tonight as JEHS graduates honor the legacy of Fire Chief Mr. Johnny G. Economedes. Go out there and make him proud. A los padres de familia, gracias por siempre apoyar a sus estudiantes. No dejen de seguir motivándolos y apoyándolos para que continúen con su educación y puedan salir adelante. Que este no sea un final, sino un principio de un futuro lleno de acontecimientos maravillosos. Gracias, padres, por todo lo que han hecho. Felicidades. Graduating class of 2020, it has been a pleasure and an honor serving as your principal. Congratulations. Go Jaguars. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our class salutatorian, Ms. Belinda Cantu.
Good evening, special guests, faculty, parents, and of course, my fellow graduates. My name is Belinda Cantu, and I'm your Johnny G. Economedes High School Class of 2020 Salutatorian. Welcome to the Class of 2020 graduation ceremony. Although the reality of this event was up in the air, one way or another, we would find a way to celebrate this moment together. I'd like to thank everyone for coming and take a moment to appreciate every one of you. Parents and family, you've taken care of us since our first breath and raised us to be the people we are today. You put up with all our teenage obsessions, whatever they may have been. You were our first teachers and continue to be there for us. You've watched us take our first steps, literally, and today you'll watch us take our first steps into a new era of our lives. Teachers, other than material from a curriculum, you've taught us more on how to become a person with goals and dreams. You've prepared us to enter the real world and never sugarcoated how real it can be. You've inspired students to pursue their passions and have also helped awaken the fire inside most of us. Sometimes when our parents couldn't help us, you did. I will always be grateful to you because you as teachers chose the path of helping students like us. My fellow classmates, we all boarded the plane together and now we're landing into young adulthood. I'm thankful I was able to spend the past 4 years with some of the funniest, smartest, and kindest people. Every one of us has impacted at least one other graduate tonight in ways we probably never even knew. A bad day turned into a good day when you cracked a joke in class and a laugh was all we needed. Or maybe you helped someone with homework and you saved their grade. Or maybe you opened the door for them after school when the doors were locked. Any small action you did may have meant more than you thought. With that said, we've all lived different lives for about 18 years, so no one knows you better than you know yourself. No specific piece of advice I can give you will work for everyone, which is why you should always go with your instinct. Wherever your destination is, you will find it, because only you know how to get there. The life you've dreamed of your whole life will appear once you wake up, but it's up to you if you want to click the snooze button for 10 more years or if you want to wake up now. To conclude, I can't help but remember the night of the last football game and the senior walk. I realized our final year was actually here, and in a few months, the life I've known forever was going to change. I walked around the stadium with my friends, felt the cold wind in my face, and saw the tears of my classmates running down their faces. Everyone had made that realization that night, and the sight of it made me miss high school, even though it was not yet gone. The day we let go of our childhood is here, and soon we will all find our paths, whether it's at college, the military, or the workforce. Everyone always says you're the main character of your own movie, and the coming-of-age film we've been filming our whole lives is wrapping up today. Your next adventure awaits you wherever you are going. Make it a beautiful adventure. Good luck, my dear friends and classmates. Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our 2020 JHS Valedictorian, Yamilex Cantu.
Good evening, class of 2020. My name is Yamilex Cantu, and I am your Johnny G. Economedes High School class of 2020 valedictorian. Wow, has it been a roller coaster ride to get here. How grateful are we to have a graduation during such dire circumstances. First of all, I would like to give a huge thank you to all the parents whom never once undermined the celebration that was very much due. Les doy las gracias a todos los padres porque ustedes están aquí hoy apoyando a sus hijos, quienes sé que les gustaría que les dijera las gracias de su parte. I would also like to thank our principal, Mr. Mata, and all of this district and school administration who were behind making sure seniors were still celebrated. Additionally, I would like to thank all the teachers who assisted in laying a foundation well built enough for students to carry on those values of ethics and incorporate them into individuals they are to become. And of course, we must not forget of our beloved counselors, like Ms. Canales, who persistently made sure we were on track to graduate, even if that meant being on top of us all of the time. Vivian Green once said, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain." We really just had to leave high school with a bang, didn't we? Well, if there had to be a class that would have graduated in the midst of a pandemic, it couldn't have been any other class than ours. To think that we'd be standing here today in the year 2020, the year we all anticipated would be the best year to graduate, unable to fully experience our senior year and having special accommodations be made for this ceremony. It simply feels unreal. On top of that, there have been many of us who have fought battles unknown to others, whether dealing with personal loss, mental health, or something of an identity crisis. I truly commend those who have overcome such issues or are currently trying to do so. I know it isn't nor could it have been an easy task. But what I love the most from this class is that no matter what life throws at us, we have stood our ground and have not lost hope. Ever since I can remember, I dedicated myself to my studies and became so self-absorbed that at times I questioned what my true motives were. Countless times did I wish to not care. To not care if I did my work, to not care if I passed my classes, to simply take the easy way out of things. As much as that seemed appealing, however, it only took having to listen to what my parents had to go through to get my siblings and I where we are today, to understand that I was doing this for myself just as much as I was doing it for them. Having had the desire to get a proper education, yet not being able to attend high school, is something most of our parents, if not all, can relate to. Now, although I am stressing the commitment you should have to your education, I am in no way saying one cannot have fun whilst doing that. Like my parents would say, tenemos toda la vida por delante. Have fun, live your life as you should. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. And most importantly, as stated by Steve Jobs, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Last but not least, if you leave this speech with anything, let it be this. Don't be the person simply passing by, but rather be the person who makes a difference to those around you, even if it is to a precious few. A big thank you to my friends and family for supporting me. Gracias, Yuli, mami, papi, los quiero mucho. Congratulations, class of 2020. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you. And now, please welcome back our principal, Mr. Mata.
Now is the time for me to make the recommendation for graduation to our interim superintendent of schools, Mr. Gilbert Garza, Jr. I need all seniors to please stand at this time. Mr. Garza, I, Mr. Jesus Mata, principal of Johnny G. Economedes High School, confirm that these students of the JHS class of 2020 have met all the requirements for graduation as required by the Texas Education Agency. Mr. Garza, now I present to you the Johnny G. Economedes High School class of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the podium our interim superintendent, Mr. Gilbert Garza, Jr. Students, please sit while we listen to our superintendent's address.
Thank you, Mr. Mata. Good evening to everyone. And congratulations, Johnny Economedes High School, class of 2020. It is quite an honor for us to be here tonight to celebrate this very special event. And first of all, I'd like to thank all your parents, your family who is here today with you, seniors, and especially yourselves also for following and cooperating with our very stringent guidelines that we have here for this ceremony to actually take place. It is a requirement and we need to abide by the rules. Secondly, I'd like to thank everyone who had anything to do with the planning and organization of this beautiful event. This is from the campus level, your principal and counselors and teachers, and the administration, assistant principals, and also at the central office level, Dr. Mario Salinas, Dr. Anthony Garza, and all those who had any part to do with it. And most especially also our maintenance and grounds crew. They work here every day to make sure that this stadium, this beautiful Richard R. Florida Stadium, would be ready for you. And so very special thank you to our maintenance and operation group. You know, it was hard this year for you seniors towards the end of the year. The coronavirus, as Mr. Mata was saying, just threw a really bad curveball at us, and we were really not ready for it. But it just shows us that in life, we are not in control. You will inquire many obstacles, hiccups, because life is a roller coaster ride, and it's never going to be easy. But it is what you do moving forward that will determine who you will become and will determine the future for you. If you are as resilient as you have been this last few or several weeks, you will be successful. Sometimes in life, this happens, and like I said, we are not in control. Someone above us has the last say-so. Our forefathers would have said 200 years ago, it's what we do afterwards, and that things happen for a good reason. Or in Spanish, no hay mal que por bien no venga. There is no malice that comes to us without good reason. And that is so true. We've learned a lot from this experience, from this pandemic. Never in our dreams did we think that we would be finalizing your instructional year with you at home and your parents being your second teachers at home. We have a brilliant staff throughout the district, teachers and administration, at administration level. They made it happen. But we knew that technology was not our strength. We didn't have the proper tools to move out to reach out to especially you who live out there in the countries, in the Harwell Memorial, and all the elementary schools that are feeder schools to Johnny Economedes High School. Some of you don't have the access to internet, and it was very difficult. But I applaud you, because those of you that we were not able to get to, by word of mouth, you found out that we were doing high-tech or low-tech instruction, and you asked for assistance. And especially the seniors. I am so proud that some of you even called and said, I need to graduate and I need to have some credits, recover some credits to be able to graduate. So we called our transportation department. Some of you were asking for transportation to the different high schools. Your teachers came through for you. We opened up all the Play-Doh labs throughout the district, and we had hundreds of students come back to finish up their credits. That's the resilience that you have. That's the ánimo that you have and the ganas that you have to move forward in life. And I applaud you for that. You did it on your own. And if history has taught us anything, is that we can get through anything together. Juntos podemos superar cualquier cosa. Remember that. Stick to your family, and you and your family together will be able to accomplish all your dreams. Seeing you all here tonight makes us very happy. You did it. You should feel proud of yourselves just as much as we feel proud of you. This is a very important milestone in your life. But I again want to recognize the parents that are here tonight, because they were there for you every day of your life, making sure that you had the proper tools to go to school on a daily basis. They sacrificed for you many times, and they couldn't wait to see you walk across this beautiful stage and to receive your diploma. And so thank you, parents. Let's give them another round of applause. It was your parents that helped you through the journey and that will continue to be there for you forever. For the rest of their lives, I can guarantee you, they will be there as your best friends. I know that you are ready for the world out there. Our teachers have prepared you well. We have no doubt that you will succeed. You've excelled in so many academic programs throughout the year. In fact, Johnny Economedes High School is one of the best high schools in the country. According to the U.S. News and World Reports list, you are one of the top schools in the whole nation. Give yourself a round of applause for that. I encourage you to continue in your educational journey. Go on to a university, a college, a career and technical program, or the military, as I mentioned earlier. That is one of our goals here at the CISD, to make sure that when you graduate, when you leave our classrooms, that you all are ready, career, college, and military. We hope that the future holds for you many successes and a quality of life beyond your dreams. So on behalf of the Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District, your teachers, your principal, and administrative staff, we wish you the best in your future. May you continue to bring goodness in life, and may God bless all of you always. Congratulations, graduates of 2020. Go Jaguars! Seniors, now will you please stand so that I can bring to you the message of certification. Seniors of Johnny Economedes High School, your principal, Jesus Mata, has notified me that you have officially completed all the graduation requirements. Therefore, by the authority vested in me, by the Texas Education Agency, by the ECISD School Board of Trustees, and I, as Superintendent of Schools, it gives me great honor and pride to officially and publicly certify all of you as graduates. Your graduation will become official with the issuance of your diplomas. Again, congratulations, Jaguars, and may God bless all of you always. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Garza. Students, you may be seated. At this time, we will begin the awarding of diplomas, beginning with our top 5 students and senior class president. Please line up, and first row of graduates, please rise. Once again, the remainder of you, please be seated.
This first set of diplomas will be presented by ECISD School Board President, Mr. Oscar Salinas. Yamilex Cantu. Belinda Cantu. Monica Lizeth Hernandez Reyes. Joana Lizeth Hernandez. Anaí Berenice González. Asilé Silva. Priscilla Acuña. Adolfo Aguayo. Claudio Aguilar. Jennifer Aguirre. José Enrique Aguirre. Antonio Albiter Jr. Joana Jacqueline Alcaraz. Tylee Almanzar. Fabián Gonzalo Alonso. Alberto Luis Rodríguez Álvarez. Jacob Alvarez. Julio Cesar Amaro. Leslie Andrade. Edgar Porfirio Antonio. Humberto Ansaldúa. David Alejandro Arcos. Natalie Yasmin Ariano. Abigail Arevalo. Isabel Arguello. Nadia Karina Avalos. Angela Marie Avila. Yadira Avitia. Abigail Barradas. Carla Fernanda Barrera. Julia María Barrientos. María Virginia Barrios. Nathan Barron. Cristina Barron Asteo. Oscar Jesus Becerra. Fernando Kevin Bermúdez. Karen Alicia Bernal. Jorge Bernardo Lozano. Javier Betancourt. Melissa Bolanos. Juana María Bolanos Vázquez. Aisha Borjas. Alexa Marie Orsina Butler. Giselle Cabrera. Cecilia Canales. Cassandra Canales. Sebastián Cano. Abigail Ray Cantu. Carlos Adiel Cantu. Gabriela Cantu. José Armando Cantu. Juan Adrián Cantu. Cristina Maxine Cantu. Paula Cantu González. Paulina Cantu González. Roberto Cantu Leal Jr. Daniel Cantu Salinas Jr. Amilcar Cantu Valdez Jr. Brianna Cardenas. Odalis Cardosa Mares. Evelyn Carmona Lopez. Eileen Michelle Carranco. Joanne Carrion. Noemi Naran Carrillo. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD board member Ms. Leticia Leti Garcia. Mariana Liseth Casanova. Ana Michelle Castillo. Andrew Castillo. Desiree Denise Castillo. Dominic Castillo. Haciel Alexander Castillo. Jose Luis Castillo. Melanie Eileen Castillo. Ninfa Jacqueline Castillo. Rosalinda Castillo. Gladys Castillo Cedillo. Ruby Castillo Martinez. Dionisio Cavazos Jr. Ignacio Cavazos Jr. Andrés Cáceres. Adair Serna. Héctor Steve Chantaca Ojeda. Ángel Ismael Chavarría. Alberto Chavero. Amado Ángel Chávez. Natalie Chávez. Richard John Chávez Jr. Stephanie Chávez. José Guadalupe Covarrubias. The next set of diplomas will be presented by ECISD School Board member Ms. Carmen Gonzalez. Mark Anthony Contreras. Sergio Eduardo Contreras. Go ahead. Jesús Antonio Contreras Álvarez. Giovanna Nicole de la Torre Vázquez. Jenny Renee Corona. Jacob Lee Coronado. Mario Angel Cortés. José Gerardo Cortés Cavazos. Axel Gabriel Covarrubias. Marlene Covarrubias. Melissa Covarrubias. Ezequiel Moisés Cruz. Hugo Cruz. Ramiro Cruz Jr. Jocelyn Cruz Delgado. Francisco Manuel Cruz Hernández. Ismael Leonel Cuevas. América Guadalupe Cuevas Domínguez. Denise Alejandra Cuevas Reyes. Jacqueline Emaris de la Cruz. Brittany Nicole de la Paz. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD School Board member, Mr. Miguel Mike Farrias. Juan Jose de la Rosa, Jr. Juan Guillermo de León. Natalie de León. Priscilla del Rio. Luis del Rio. Emily de León. Jade Delgado. Blandy Jacqueline Delgado Arispe. Esteban Antonio Donaire. Jacqueline Escudero. Joana Espino. Brianna Karime Espinosa. Orlando Espinosa. Johnny Robert Estrada. Agali Aide Fernandez. Brian Ernesto Fernandez. Aime Flores. Cassandra Jovan Flores. Edlin Flores. Maritza Flores. Nadia Yasmin Flores. Perla Saraí Flores. Raven Idal Flores. Alejandra Fuentes. Cristian Jesús Fuentes Mendoza. Francisco Erwin Galicia. Marlon Alder Galicia Chapa. Adolfo Ángel Gallardo. Ethan.
Ethan Gallegos. Cassandra Marie Galvan. Daisy Galvan. Dominic Akeem Galvan Jr. Estrella Blanca Galvan. Roxana Salome Julieta Galvan. Angela Giselle Garces. Alejandro Garcia. Alexis Garcia. Alexandra Garcia. Beatriz Adriana Garcia. Elias Garcia. Emily Gladys Garcia. Emma Lee Garcia. Jennifer Garcia. Kevin Isaac Garcia. Lázaro Garcia Jr. Ramiro Garcia Jr. Raydel Garcia. Vivica Jade Garcia. Jimena Garcia. The third set of diplomas will be presented by ECISD School Board Secretary, Mr. Robert Peña Jr. Yaelin Garcia. Yaritza Garcia. Christopher Jesus Garcia Sanchez. Yamilet Garcia Calderon. Jonathan Garcia Guerrero. Eileen Garcia Martinez. Amber Marie Garza. Anselmo Angel Garza Jr., the third. Ashley Ray Garza. Daniel Alejandro Garza. Gianni Isabella Garza. Guadalupe Armando Garza. JD Garza. Jimena Garza. Yamilet Garza. Julian Mateo Gaitan. Leslie Giselle Gaitan. Angela Gomez. Anibal Gomez. Brittany Gomez. Emily Gomez. Juan Antonio Gomez Jr. Omar Gomez. Mitzi Isabel Gomez. Alexis Daniel Gonzalez. Alondra Giselle Gonzalez. Armando Gonzalez Jr. Benjamin Gonzalez. Brianna Lynn Gonzalez. Gayera Melissa Gonzalez. Carlos Alonso Gonzalez. Daniela Aces Gonzalez. Delia Luz Gonzalez. Fabiola Gonzalez. Ian Matthew Gonzalez. Jordi Gonzalez. Maria Lady Gonzalez. Ramiro Carlos Gonzalez. Roland Peter Gonzalez. Samuel Gonzalez. Wendy Ruby Gonzalez. Leslie Gonzalez Dragustinovis. Carla Patricia Gonzalez Garcia. Luis Ángel González Ramírez. Ramiro González Quintanilla III. Jesús Esteban Gracia. Audrey Ann Grimaldo. Kaylee Grimaldo. Leslie Ann Grimaldo. Estrella Ariana Guajardo. Jacqueline Guajardo. Rodolfo Guajardo. Ricardo Guerra. Samantha Marie Guerrero. Victor Gabriel Guerrero. Guadalupe Alessandra Guerrero Alvarez. Allison Judith Guevara. Erica Cheyenne Gurley. Monica Karina Gutierrez. Jocelyn Guzman. Esmeralda Guzman. April Nicole Hernandez. Charlotte Josephine Hernandez. Crystal Nicole Hernandez. Evelyn Jimena Hernandez. Jenna Renee Hernandez. Lady Noemi Hernandez. Melanie Darayana Hernandez. Michelle Hernandez. Nicholas Hernandez. Obed Ismael Hernandez Martinez. Jennifer Hernandez Peña. Emmanuel Hernandez Villegas. Juan Carlos Hernandez Moreno. Dana Aide Herrera. The fourth set of diplomas will be presented by ECISD School Board member Mr. Mike Farias. Gregorio Herrera. Mariano Alejandro Hidalgo Galeas. Julissa Damaris Ibanez Montalvo. Javier Ibarra. Adam Isaiah Isaguirre. Nicole Rose Isaguirre. Julissa Andrea Jaime. Sarita Michelle Jaimes Chavarria. Gabriel Jimenez. Jada Deshana Jones. Alexis Ivan Juarez. John Henry Leal. Julissa Leal. Sarai Lisbeth Leon. Sebastian Damian Ledma. Alexis Nicole Liscano. Martin Luera. Alfredo Lopez. Cindy Nayeli Lopez. Desiree Lee Lopez. Enrico Andres Lopez Jr. Esther Ambrosia Lopez. Jaylene Lopez. Omar Alexandro Lopez. Milagros Estrella Lopez Gallardo. Anabella Lopez Obregón. Lucero de Jesus Lopez Gallardo. Jonathan Brandon Lopez Galvan. Gerardo Martín Lopez González. Bernice Amanic Lozano. Eber Anthony Lozano. Gianna Neida Lozano. Jacqueline Adelita Lozano. Natalie Lozano. Samantha Lozano. Javier Lozoya Jr. Everaldo Mendoza. Madeleine San Juanita Lucio. April Emily Loera. Ricardo Luevano Jr. Juana Alicia Guadalupe Lugo. Daphne Sidlali Luna.
Julissa Luna. Lluvia Areli Luna. Paola Michelle Luna Gonzalez. Raymond Ramses Magayan Estrada. Celeste Abigail Maldonado. Manuel Maldonado. Andrés Marín, Jr. Ashley Fiorella Marín Sánchez. Claudia Yvette Mariscal. Marodi Diane Marquez Viera. Alexandra Marie Martinez. Amanda Lee Martinez. Ariana Nicole Martinez. Brisa Margarita Martinez. Daniela Martinez. David Isaí Martinez. Jacqueline Marie Martinez. Joel Martinez. Julian Martinez. Carolina Martinez. Manuel Isaía Martinez. Nayeli Martinez. Natalie Marie Martinez. Samuel Martinez Jr. Victoria Martinez. Vanessa Martinez Pinto. Amy Martinez González. José Gerardo Martínez Reina. Neila Jacqueline Medina García. Francisco Javier Medrano Jr. Heriberto Melo. Sebastián Guadalupe Mena. Kevin David Mendez Leja. The fifth set of diplomas will be presented by ECISD School Board member, Ms. Leticia Leti Garcia. Ángela Mendoza. Jorge Guadalupe Mendoza. Katia Ismeray Mendoza. Verónica Mendoza. Alejandra Guadalupe Mendoza Sobrevilla. Miguel Ángel Mesa. Aixel Viridiana Mireles. Francisco Armando Molina. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD School Board Secretary, Mr. Robert Peña, Jr. Mónica Giselle Molina. Yesenia Monsiváis Ayala. Leroy Montano, Jr. Joseph Brian Montenegro. Kristen Michelle Morales. Imanol Trinidad Moreno. José Adrián Moreno Sánchez. Juan Antonio Muñoz. Marina Isabel Muñoz. Alexis Muñoz Tostado. José Ramón Nahuat. Juan Alberto Narváez Jr. Kayla Lisbeth Navarro. Yesenia Navarro. Mariano Ulises Niño Palacios. María Guadalupe Noriega Galicia. Juan Eduardo Núñez. Esperanza Ochoa. Galilea Olvera. Justin Ontiveros. Justine Ontiveros. Janie Horta. Cristina Horta Salazar. Jacqueline Ortega Álvarez. Evelyn Ortega Quintanilla. Yesenia Ortiz Carrasco. Román Pacheco Jr. Paola Giselle Padrón Loera. Hildaria Gloria Palomares. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD School Board member, Ms. Leticia Leti Garcia, Xavier Pardo. Ruth Belen Patino. Mayerly Patlan. Felipe de Jesus Paz Peña. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD School Board member, Mrs. Dominga Minga Vela. Carissa Lisbeth Peña. Yvonne Arlette Peña. Carla Lisbeth Perez. Haley Perez. Juan Perez. Julian Alexander Perez. Carla Ruby Perez. Rodolfo Perez. Aaron Joseph Polar. Jacob Prado. John Angelo Prado. Obed Orlando Preciado Pérez. Nancy Puente Rosas. Dana Carolina Quiroz. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD board member Ms. Leticia Leti Garcia, Aaliyah Marie Ramirez. Irving Daniel Ramirez. Jesus Ramirez. Lizette Ann Ramirez. Marcela Ramirez. Stephanie Ali Ramirez Castro. Yareli Guadalupe Ramirez Monsiváis. Andre Ramos. Corina Viana Ramos. Fabian Ramos. Gabriela Ramos. Josby Ramos. Nelson Giovanni Ramos Rodriguez. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD School Board member Mrs. Dominga Minga Vela, Salvador Rangel. Amber Lee Reyes. Isaac Jacob Reyes. Jasmine Reyes. Jose Luis Reyes Vega. The sixth set of diplomas will be presented by ECISD School Board President, Mr. Oscar Salinas. Angela Reyna. Brandon Reyna. Lauro Reyna Jr. Omar Reyna Jr. Rolston Lee Reyna. Carlos Alexis Rios. Daniela Rios. Jesus Enrique Rios Jr. Kiara Rios. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD School Board member, Mr. Miguel Mike Farias, Ramiro Rios Jr. Ronaldo Rios. Yelitza Daniela Rios. Jesus Alberto Rivas. Misael Rivas Jr. Saraí Rivas Pisano. Rodolfo Juan Antonio Rivas Rodríguez. Luis Alberto Robledo Jr. Eladio Ángel Robledo Verdín. Azucena Rodríguez. Denia Adeli Rodríguez. Diana Juliet Rodríguez.
Fernando Rodríguez III. Gonzalo Joel Rodriguez. Griselda Jacqueline Rodriguez. Humberto Rodriguez Jr. Josué Ángel Rodriguez. Juliana Anaí Rodriguez. Karina Rodriguez. Orlando Rodriguez Jr. Oscar Abraham Rodriguez. Sergio Rodriguez. Yurem Ariana Rodriguez. Ana Luisa Rodriguez Ábalos. Guillermo Obrigo Rodriguez Gel. Andrea Jaylin Rodriguez Vega. Edwin Gabriel Rojas Quintanilla. Daniel Eduardo Romo Jr. Sabrina Rosales. Andrea Rosas. Natalie Rocio. Madian Ruiz. María Guadalupe Ruiz. Alyssa Marie Saavedra. Carlos Manuel Saavedra. Kaylee Adele Sainz. Cassandra Michelle Salas. Michael Andrew Salas. Stephanie Salas. Ashley Ariana Salazar. Cassandra Salazar. Kayla Salazar. Nidia Belém Saldaña. Alexa Yamilet Saldaña Marín. Yeah, that's yours. Jorge Enrique Saldaña Marín Jr. Alejandro Salinas. Cristian Salinas. Fátima Denise Salinas. Haley Juliana Salinas. José Martín Salinas. Caricia Mía Salinas. Kierali Salinas Ramos. Oliverio Salinas. Adrian Sanchez. Galilea Sanchez. Jonathan Sanchez. Kayla Sanchez. Victor Ángel Sánchez. Manuel Guadalupe Sánchez Rubio. Claudia Araceli Sánchez Torres. Eva Michelle Sandoval. Celeste Yatzari Sandoval Gutiérrez. Raquel Azucena Salcedo. Yelitza Marlene Segovia. Daniel Segoviano. Vanessa Juliet Segura. Juan Manuel Segura Mendoza. The seventh set of diplomas will be presented by ECISD School Board member Mrs. Dominga Minga Vela. Jesus Rubén Sepúlveda Reséndez. José Abelardo Serna. Ashley Nicole Cerrato. Gerardo Cifuentes. Melanie Montserrat Silva Fernández. Chantel Smith. Alejandra Solís. John Sebastian Solís. Marco Antonio Solís. Natalie Sierra Solís. Robert Solís Jr. Seni Lilibeth Solís Vega. Yuri Solís Cruz. Ricardo Solís. Daisy Diamond Solomon. Brandon Sosa. Carmen Ariadna Sosa Castillo. Christian Guadalupe Sosa Quiroga. José Soto. Pedro Juan Carlos Soto. Antonio Jesús Suárez. Valentín Sustaita Jr. Fabian Tijerina. Zachary Dylan Tijerina. Saunoa Blaine Toavalu. The following diploma will be presented by ECISD School Board member Ms. Leticia Leti Garcia, Denise Yesenia Torres, Juan Antonio Torres, Juan Manuel Torres Jr., Kayla Michelle Tovar, Yesi Tovar, José Miguel Trejo, Berenice Trejo Briceño, Eduardo Treviño, Jacqueline Treviño, Marisa Judith Treviño, Richard Treviño, Mariano de Jesús Valadez Jasso, René Alejandro Valdez, Valerie Valdez, Jesse James Vanway Jr., Julieta Varela, Alondra Vargas, Anthony Elier Vargas, Joan Vargas, Mirna Ileana Vargas, Jessica Vasquez, Daniela Marilu Vasquez Ramírez, Eliseo Manuel Vázquez Pérez, Gustavo Adolfo Vázquez, Joel Alejandro Vázquez, Marco Antonio Vázquez, Hilda Eliana Vázquez García, Samuel Isaac Vázquez Noguera, Mildred Denise Vasquez Ortiz. Juan Alberto Vasquez Perez. Isaac Vega. Juan Manuel Vega Jr. Daniel Vega Fernandez. Fernanda Liana Velázquez. Leslie Jasmine Verdín. Andrea Vidales Martínez. Leonel Vieira. Vanessa Fernanda Vieira. Marco Antonio Vilchis Jr. Joel Villanueva III. Crystal Annette Villarreal. Samantha Villarreal. Stephanie Villarreal. Agustín Villegas. Kevin Rolando Villegas Bowser. Carla Itzel Zamora. José Antonio Zapata. César Zarate Jr. Hannah Dominic Zavala. Gabriel A. Zapata. Esmeralda Zúñiga. Fernanda Zúñiga. Samantha Berenice Zúñiga. Alexis Omar Zúñiga Martínez. At this time, please help welcome to the podium JEHS Senior Class President Acele Silva for the turning of the tassel.
Good evening, parents, students, staff, and special guests. My name is Acele Silva, your Senior Class President. We are here today to celebrate the class of 2020. It is an honor for me to be speaking in front of you today, especially because this ceremony could have potentially been held in quarantine. Our senior year took an unexpected turn due to COVID-19, but let's put all that aside and take an opportunity to be thankful and excited as we still got to see each other one last time. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the hard work we've all put in the last 4 years of high school. We have all been through so much and have had different experiences. However, we have all reached our goal of graduating high school today. In just under 3 months, we will begin a new chapter in our life, and I can't wait to see where it takes us. With all that said, the class of 2020, I wish you the best of luck, and like Ms. Tijerina says every morning, stay frosty, Economedes. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. I would like to ask the class of 2020 to please rise. We will now move our tassel from right to left on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, graduates! Woohoo! Now, for one last time, East Side. East Side. I would now like to introduce Joanna Lizette Hernandez, who will lead us in the benediction. Thank you.
Please remain standing for the benediction. Let us bow our heads. Inclinemos nuestros rostros. Heavenly Father, we are gathered here today in good health to celebrate one of the many accomplishments we and our loved ones will make in our lives. Although we were not able to have a traditional graduation or senior year, we are still thankful for the effort the administration placed into making our graduation ceremony occur as traditionally as possible. Please continue to bless us with accomplishments that will bring joy to us and our families and will help us deal with the uncertainties of today's world. As we embark onto different paths that will lead us to our futures, we ask that you please guide us to the right one that will determine our destinies. May God bless us all. Amen. Please remain standing for the Alma Mater.
Congratulations, JHS class of 2020. At this time, parents, officers will be released by section. Students, administrators will release you by section to your parking lot. This concludes our 2020 JHS commencement ceremony. Thank you y buenas noches.
Parents, please remain in the stands until after all the students have left the field. Parents, please remain in the stands. The police department will release you in sections. Thank you.